What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We are finally back to Minecraft. I do apologize that it has been so long, and I appreciate you guys who stuck with me through my troubleshooting and suffering through things to get my microphone volume adjustment where it needs to be. Apparently, I was just completely oblivious of some basic things to look at, but I got it figured out, I promise. I'm confident of that one now at the very least. Look, you ask me how to fix a car, I can fix a car all day long, but apparently I don't know how to troubleshoot a microphone. But nonetheless, here we are. It's been a while since we played Minecraft, though. So, in our last episode, I know we were doing some exploration here, and if we take a little peeksy-looksies here, we kind of ventured all the way along the coastline and through the water to get here. We definitely took the long way because we could have just gone right through here. I know that this was one of the places that we kind of looked at, this little coastal area. There's a cool little pirate cove that we might be able to build at. There's a dilapidated nether portal. And where's home? I know we have home somewhere. Look at that. I made myself a liar. No, I didn't. We're right here. Okay, so this is actual home. This was the spawn. These are all my death points from Little Sky Village. So we could have just gone through here, but instead we followed the coastline over here to get right, goodness gracious, here. So we're finally here, working our way back home, I believe, because we were going to start the trek here and build a little cliff-facing, or an ocean-facing cliffside home that overlooks this vast little bit here. So we are going to continue that. There's a shovel of some kind here. Is my inventory really that much? It is. I told you guys, it's been a long time since we played. Clearly, I don't even remember what's in my own inventory. Nighttime approaches us, which means we have to watch out for the skelly-mins, because the skelly-mins are dangerous and might shoot us off this cliffside. We're going to go cut through it anyways, and hope that there is not danger lurking in the trees. Hopefully that's not foreshadowing. So anyways, went to go see the Minecraft movie. I know I told you guys that in one of my previous episodes as well. Still highly recommend it. It's one that I will actually be purchasing for our family. Ow. Oh my goodness. Nope, nope. That's not a fight we're getting into. That's just not what I can afford. Oh my, okay. Well, that, if I had potions right now to cure that zombie villager, that would be great. Oh, no, no, I heard him. Ah, go away. Leave me alone. I just want to get to my bed. It's a really rough way to start the episode. What? What? Oh, man. I need to change shift and control. Oh, no. No, we're not doing this. Skeleton, leave me alone. Ow. Oh, my goodness. I don't know how I survived that. Oh, we're so close to inside. So close to safety. Ah, no. We're sleeping through the night. Oh my goodness. Wow. I don't know how I survived that. Oh. Okay, so we're going to go in here and we're going to go to controls. Keybinds. No. That will put left control, that will put left shift, and be done with it. Yes. Yeah, okay, that's much better. Now I'm not going to sneak around while trying to run away from some zombies and skeletons. We do need to offload our inventory though, because we have a ton of stuff that just is not going to play well as we are going to this new settlement, home, place, thing. Sure. We're really only going to take the absolute necessities right now. Just so that we know for a fact, so we can carry all of the things that'll make our life easier going into it. I don't know if we should just take tools for now and kind of transport in waves. Maybe set up just the bare necessities. That's something I'm going to have to figure out like now though, because if we want to make it over there, I know I'm going to need this. We can put you away. I would like to repair this. I just don't know what we're going to need to repair it. So we'll take these, this. Actually, I think I'm going to keep those there. I think that's going to be best because I don't want to risk losing it right this second. I just think that's too big of a risk right now. So, the very minimum, I'm going to need more regular oak wood. I'll take those. I'll take these. Really only need 4 to make a tree. So we'll just take that. I could burn this to make me some food. That raw cod could be burnt as well. So just get that cooking right now. Strictly speaking, that's enough to make a nether portal. And we've got our flint and stone right here. So we can immediately make a nether portal to at least have access to that. Not a bad idea to get that going. And probably going to be a good idea to just say why not and get at least a pickaxe worth of iron to make me another pickaxe. Could I make another regular woodcutting axe? Sure, but I'm just going to stick to stone. I think that's going to be the better option here. So we'll do that and that. Stone shovel would be nice, not necessary though. Still got plenty of iron, so I think we'll be good there. And once this food's done, which it is, we will get, wow, wow, I have a lot of chests. That's funny. Don't have a lot of wood though. I guess I could make some. Okay, we'll do that. Take that with me. Alright, that's what we're going to do. So, cliffside base is going to be over there, just across the mountain from us. That's a little ways away, but if we can make it here, I can plant ourselves a dark oak tree, and then we'll have a decent little base of operations. Not too far from another sky village, which we'll work on thinking of a cool little way that we can kind of make an entrance to that. So for now, I really hope there's no creepers left over, because we're hoofing it over. Whoa, no we're not. Guys, I almost just forgot rule number 1 of Minecraft, especially when you're going to be traveling for a while. I need a bed. That would have been embarrassing. Y'all would have just roasted me. Alright, there we go. We've got a bed now. As we were. Now we're going to go over there and at least start, I think, for at least the beginning and the time being, until we can make like little ocean bungalows. I think we'll do inside the cliff face homes. I will need to do quite a bit of searching though, because if we're going to do inside the cliff face homes at least, I think the cooler way to do that would be, oh shoot, no, bad. I think the cooler way to do that, oh please don't, no, oh my gosh, okay. Oh, that could have ended terribly. Good Lord. Okay, we're okay. We somehow made it out alive through that. If we're gonna do cliff face homes, well, that took a lot out of me. I think we're gonna want a lot of glass and maybe some like open corridors. I think that would still look cool, is to have some little open faced areas, maybe some balconies, ocean view, terrace kind of deals. But we are for sure gonna want to have glass, because I would really want to have the view of the ocean. Please don't. Oh my. This is a lot. I don't know if this is going to be a faster way around like I thought it was, or a longer way around, because this just seems more dangerous. Oh my Lanta. There we go. As long as it's not snow covered over here, we're good. It's really just that deep powder snow that gets real dicey. Because you never know when you're just going to fall through the planet. Just when you think it's safe, it's not. Oh, I was really expecting that to really show me how dumb I was, but it did not. We're good. We're safe. Okay, so this, ow, my legs. Nothing can be worse than that skeleton shooting me, though. And we only saw 2 of the arrows that were stuck inside me. That's kind of cool area. What is that? Probably right here. I think so. I think that's kind of a cool area. Oh yes, here's the nether portal. Oh! Alright. We'll do that and not fall in there. At least right now. We'll go explore that in a little bit. But right now I just need to get our basics over here. That lava pool is really cool. We'll probably make a little Mordor Easter egg or something over there. Lots of gravel here for grout. We'll need to remember that, because as we're stepping into making our blacksmith, that's gonna be huge. Alright, so there's the cove right there. Here's our crafting table from earlier, right here. And now we make the decision. Do we build on this cliff face, so we have visibility and sight line of that lava, or should I build inside that cliff face there? Kind of leaning to that cliff face there, because if we build the base in this cliff face, we can build a little downstairs basement area right here. That'll also be our little boat port to be able to get in and out. And then we can make an actual like dock right here, maybe some big old boats, and just make it look kind of cool. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I think that might be what we do. I'm just going to plop this down for now because I need to get us through the night. Right. There goes my spawn point. Eat some bread. That probably would have ended in broken ankles. I really thought about jumping that, but I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, I think that's where we're going to start, right up in there. The real question is though, whew. Okay. That's not too bad, actually. I was thinking I'd have to terraform quite a bit here, but I really don't think I'm going to have to. Honestly, just maybe flatten this area out, and then bingo bango bongo. Have a nice little view right here. I think I'm going to level it right here. Same level as this. So there will be some terraforming involved. I'm going to keep the torches there. I'm not even going to worry about lighting it up super hardcore. But enough that whenever we do terraform, the mobs are not going to spawn, because that's going to be the biggest challenge with cliffside homes is mob spawning. Because of course everybody knows if they spawn too close, it's going to be like, oh, there's monsters nearby, you can't sleep. It's just going to be frustrating. So let's do a quick little terraform here, and that way, oh no, that's not what I meant to do, but it's what happened. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Thought I was going to level it there, but no, we're going to level it here. Okay. Then we're going to need to make a farm, and obviously we're going to have an underground farm. Or I can do a cool little farm, make farming plots on the actual ocean and make them look like they are individual float pods or something. Or I could even still just make a little farmhouse up on the hill or something right there. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I think it'd be cool to see what you guys' opinions are, and maybe some ideas, throw some out there. And if I can make them happen, I'll make them happen. I think it'd be fun. I'm always up for a new challenge when it comes to new builds and things like that. I have some ideas to experiment / test out some furniture mods as well. I think having some cool little furniture bits and pieces would be a nice little touch. Now, the other thing that I do want to make sure we do is, number one, light up the top enough that mobs are not going to fall off the cliff and then try and just ruin my day and all my hard work. that's keynote number 1. Then next is, of course, carving out and identifying, what the little house is going to look like starting out. There we go. Alright, so slightly terraformed. I'm going to have to get rid of that tree, though. I don't like how that tree kind of cuts away the view. And then we'll make our little grand entrance here and start carving away inside. I think we've got a great plan so far. And for now, I'm going to place you here. I'm going to place you there. So we've got light. Shouldn't have to worry too much about mobs. I really should have brought chests. That's what I should have done for sure. It's okay though. Not the end of the world. Why do I feel like there's going to be so much more of this tree? You ever had that sixth sense when you're chopping down a tree? I know you guys have. You can't even say you haven't, because if you did, it'd be a lie. You get that sixth sense where you're just like, wow, there's a lot of branches here. I'll bet you there's one singular piece of raw wood that's going to make yourself have a floating tree. I think we got lucky. I think that my sixth sense was wrong that time. So let's get rid of this tree. That one was super easy and I knew it. There's sugarcane right there too. That's good. I'm actually going to leave that to grow. It was not growing because of course the tree leaves, but once those tree leaves disappear, it will start. Right now all that goes away. I'm going to use this time to grab us some dark oak logs, and I think we can go about right here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that. Ow, my legs. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. There we go. Okay. So, that's going to be the entrance to the house, which means I'm going to need to terraform a little bit of a cliffside here. And then that way it looks relatively natural. A little bit of a cliffside here. And then it looks like I've got the face of this mountain as my little opening. And I can make myself a slight balcony here if I needed to. But I think that'll be a good, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. That's not good. 1 out of 5 by 5 and I don't know how to count. I was an English student, guys. I wasn't a math student. It's okay. My mommy told me that I was special, and that's all that matters. So we'll do that. There we go. See, it worked out. Definitely not in any way, shape, or form going to chop this. This was already like this, guys. 100% already like this. I did nothing at all to in any way change anything. It was all like this to begin with. C5 by 5. And there's no evidence of anything to tell you otherwise. Yeah. So, as I was saying, in our next episode, we'll actually start diving in terraforming and get our first little section set up. I'm going to set my respawn point, especially because it's coming nighttime. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to those of you who cared enough to actually comment and let me know that my audio was a little bit wonky. And thank you for being patient with me while I got it going. We've got it all taken care of now, so it should be good going forward. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. And of course, I do listen to your feedback. Of course, I do try and respond to all of your feedback, and I welcome all of your feedback as well. So until we see you in our next episode, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, night, morning, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Make the most of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.